Hello, this is Vic Lebowski here at the 2022 MC Contracting Apcon Beach Bash. We've got the finals coming up with Katie Niels and Erika Manilla against Michelle De La Rosa and Hollie Scott. This has been a hell of a day in the women's doubles. We've had some great matches going on. And Katie is an experienced one-wall player. And Erika, it's her first time coming out here playing one-wall, but she picked it up incredibly fast. It took her about a half a game to kind of get the feel for where to be and what to do. And this is going to be a great match. Both Michelle and Hollie are seasoned veterans outdoors. Each of them has won numerous championships out here, both singles and doubles. Well, I don't think Michelle's played singles, but Hollie's won singles out here 3 or 4 times, has won mixed doubles out here, and won the women's doubles. And Michelle has been out here 7 or 8 times and has never, not once, failed to make a final in any division she's ever been in. But I have to say, Katie is a natural-born one-wall player, and she's the only one who is a natural-born one-wall player, but also has the skills of that the indoor girls have, that train and hit backhands and hit the ball hard and hit drive serves. And Erika hits the ball a ton. I always thought Michelle was the hardest hitting woman that I'd seen play face-to-face, but I think Erika's actually hitting the ball a little harder. Mike?
I agree with you, but I watched Erika close out 2 games with her serve. In the semifinal, her serve was dominating. I know we have 2 young ladies who are used to a serve like that, but we'll see if her serve dominates this game like it did last game. I'm looking forward to this because last game, Michelle and Hollie, they struggled. And if they get into that struggle mode, these 2 young ladies are going to give them a very, very hard time. This is going to be a great match. Looking forward to it.
Absolutely. And there's a lot of intensity from the 4 of them. I don't think we're going to see a ton of smiles or happy. I think it's going to be focused.
What I've noticed, Vic, is as the Beach Bash has gone along, and some of these one-wallers or three-wallers or indoor people who have never played, they have become very serious about this event. They want to win. This is no longer, I've never played or this is my first time. They are in it to win it, and that's what happens at this event, and the crowd is pumped.
Yep.
Here we go. I'm excited. Richie Miller will be reffing the game and apparently emceeing. Here we go. Zero serve 0.
It's clearly a do-over. Erika was stepping out of the way as best she could. Perfect example of giving the best effort to get out of the way, and there's just no time when you play in a phone booth.
She went back to that underhand serve that was so successful in the last match, and she goes short with it.
Hollie can hit that overhead serve as well, even though she's an indoor primary player. I think her number of years playing beach bashes.
Beautiful.
Yeah, beautiful. As Mike says, she took it off the wall.
2 serving 0.
What a gorgeous serve. What a gorgeous serve. She able to split the middle, had him reaching for it.
But 3 serving 0, first serve. They've come out very, very confidently, shooting out. Beautiful. 4 serving
shot.
0.
Mike, what makes that such a great serve?
What makes it a great serve is how well they have an underhand serve to go cross court or up the line. So when you go through the middle, there's a little confusion.
Perfect. Yeah, and I think they're going middle, middle, middle is primary, and then taking them out to change the angle.
5-0, first server. And there's the change. That was a good serve.
Yep. That was the change-up that we
Beautiful,
talked about.
extremely smart choice. 6-0. Second person.
Yeah, Mike, I think you agree. I like her moving that ball around on the serve, even though they didn't win that point.
Wow. Check that ball. I think it's burnt on the backside. That was gorgeous.
Started with the deep serve, deeper than the red line. Another great shot, confident overhead. You know, one of the things people forget is if you hit it hard and low, everybody's great at getting the ball when it's hard and low. Unless you flat roll it, it's a setup for the guys in front.
9-0, and they're going to take a timeout. It's a 15 game. It's game one. We're going to break. We're going to go to commercial. We'll be right back.
Here we are, we're back. It's 9-0. Michelle De La Rosa serving. We're at the 2022 Apcon Beach Bash.
10-0. 11-0, and right now, the front team, Michelle, Hollie, have all the confidence in the world. Short ball. And again, no reason for that. No reason. You're up 10-0, 11-0. Just put the ball in play.
Yeah, I completely agree. I don't think I would be taking chances on serves. I think they're going to win longer rallies. Don't need to have aces.
Behind the back, service return by Hollie. Fantastic. The front two have to use the end of this game to get their stroke back, their confidence at 0-11, first person.
Yeah, you got to love that. That's an indoor type drive serve, a two bouncer where it's hitting the second bounce before it even reaches the opponent, as opposed to the deep one right at their feet. And Erika did a great job of mixing that up in previous games.
And just like the gentleman had a problem, Nick had a problem returning the serve, you can't take that full swing because on this floor here, the cement, it sort of skids out.
Right, exactly. She got under at that time and was able to push it back to the wall.
Right, what you have to do is you have to hold your wrist tight and you sort of have to push it up.
Yep.
Oh, that hurts. That's gorgeous. But you're there and you're hitting an offensive shot and the ball just teardrops right into the bottom of the wall for a rollout.
Gorgeous. Katie Neal serving.
4 serving 11.
I think, Mike, this is that run you were talking about to make sure at least going into the next game, win or lose, there's some momentum.
Exactly. You know, the chemistry has to come back. You got to figure out what your opponent's doing. That just kills me, Vic. Vic?
Yeah. You know, and that's very unusual for Katie. She is an original one-wall player. She grew up playing in Connecticut. One-wall as her primary game, and tennis is another primary game.
It's in the ladies' games. It's just happening way too often.
Yeah. Great playing by Hollie. being patient, yet not being too tentative, keeping the ball in until they made an error.
Wow. 13 serving 5. First person.
That was a gorgeous serve. I don't know, Mike. I thought it was good.
We're going to appeal the call.
All the way out. Richie.
They're going to take 2 on that, Vic.
Yeah, I think they went through the appeal process, and it was a 1-1 or something to that effect. Because Richie knows the sequence. I didn't hear what went on, but I think there was a disagreement between the line judges on whether it was short or not.
Okay, for service, 13 serving 5.
13 serving 5. First serve. Ball on.
Mike, what do you think of that serve from Hollie? I personally loved it. She hit that chest high and it went all the way into this back
Well,
corner.
she's made adjustments from the prior match. She hit several out serves, short serves, then long serves. She was having a tough time, so she's made the adjustment.
13 serving
13-5.
5.
I love that serve. Even though they
Underneath.
lost that point, I love that serve, Mike.
Oh, it's a nice deep serve. It's got a power on it.
Service 13 serving 5.
She just made a great return.
Side out.
Got away with that. Michelle didn't take a full swing. She tried to just push it to the wall.
13.
Oh, my goodness.
Wow.
Hollie Scott.
Hollie
little
with the
mustard on
jump
that
through the
shot.
legs, roller. Gorgeous shot.
5-13.
6-13.
I think this team in the back needs to keep from getting too comfortable.
7. I'm going to say this. It's not that they're getting too comfortable. They have a lot of holes in their game. One, if you hit it,
That's not, hold on. That's not the bevel. That's out.
that Hollie, if you keep the ball above her knees, she has a hard time putting the ball back with any kind of velocity. And Michelle has been incredibly inconsistent. So I don't think it's a question of they're getting relaxed. I think that the front team is finding holes.
Yep.
God, that ball was long.
I had no call.
That ball was long.
Long ball.
It was long. Good call. And another, you're rallying. God, it's like when you cut your toenail too short and it hurts all day when you do that.
Well, at least, Mike, the appeal process worked to get the call right and not have everybody
That's a
lose their
short
mind.
ball.
That's ridiculous. Can't do that at this point in the game.
Second service, 13 serving 8.
Oh, nice catch.
Great.
Nice catch. She bailed the team out right there.
Game point, serving 8.
14-8. Wow, Erika she's all over the yard right there on that volley. There was no way anything was bouncing twice. She was like, there's no way. I'm going through the wall if I have to.
Game point, serving 8.
14-8, second person.
I have to say, I like
that-
the demeanor in Michelle right now. She just looks like I'm not going to be stopped.
All right, this game 1, we're going to take a break from our sponsors. We'll be back. Don't go anywhere.
Hello, I'm Stephen Harper, Lieutenant Commander, United States Navy retired, and the Executive Director for Military Adaptive Court Sports. We have changed our name from Military Racquetball Federation to now MAX, or military adaptive court sports because of the various adaptive sporting events we offer. We want to thank Mike and Three Wall Ball for his continued support, but we also want to ask you for your support and donations because those donations help us with our nationwide clinics and teaching disabled veterans and wounded warriors the sports of racquetball, pickleball, and badminton around the country. You can make your donation if your heart compels to our website at militaryadaptivecourtsports.org. Any amount is great. We want to thank you for your support and effort as we continue to help our veterans with their rehabilitation. Thanks again. We'll see you on the court.
Here we are back at the Apcon 2022 Beach Bash. We're going into the second game. First game won by Michelle De La Rosa and Hollie Scott. I would say Katie and Erika battled in that game. They started out in a hole, but the second half of that game was even up. They just weren't able to come back. But they are coming into this just like they came into against their previous opponent, needing to win two. And it's definitely not over. This is going to be a battle, and I expect, either a very, very close game or us going to tiebreaker because there's a lot of determination in the two in the front. They're going to make some adjustments, and I guess it really depends on, if these two in the back are going to be getting comfortable or if they're going to be still as aggressive as they were to get this lead. Mike.
A couple of things I would do if I'm trying to come back in this match is, one, I would get the front court in front of Hollie. I would keep the ball high on her body, power the ball, but not low, but literally mid-length because she's having a lot of trouble with that.
Yep.
Obviously I got to keep my serves in, but also I want to keep the ball out of the middle, out of Michelle's right hand where she just starts cranking it. When she's cranking it, it's fine. When she's taking a little something off the ball, she's missing. Mm-hmm. So I try to move her around, but just don't let Hollie sit there on the right side outside cranking shots because that's her power right there.
Yeah.
So there's a lot to do to get back in the match. It's not like they're out of it.
Mm-hmm. Agree completely. 0-0, we're off.
Zero, zero, first person. Got to move that ball away from her right hand. You cannot let her just crank balls in the middle. Even put it softly, but make her come outside of the court.
I think that's one of the bigger things that Michelle is having to change. Usually she's come here and played against, her power was able to dominate alone. And when she was beating some of the other players, the other women players, her power was dominating. And, like the New Yorkers and some of the older, indoor players that come out here and played are not used to Michelle's power, but these two are. When she had to change, you were saying she doesn't look as good on the soft shot. She sees the soft shot as the right shot because her racquetball IQ is way up there, but it's not something she practices, so it's not executing as good as we watch her execute almost every other shot.
Right. Let's see how Hollie serves here. She's going low. That ball was short. That ball was short. God was short. No, it's not. Should not be a replay. That ball was short. God, that was Tom Thumb right there.
Yeah, there's been a little bit of confusion about the sequence on appeals, but so far they've gotten the calls right though.
That was outside. Ball was out.
Marlon had the view. He's right on the line, Mike. As you say, when you're behind the line, everything looks good.
All right, Rick.
I know.
Okay.
Hey, we both know Marlon. He's right on the line,
All
staring down.
right,
It wasn't
and
obscured.
that's a long serve. That ball was long.
Yeah.
All right. Well, hold on. Let me readjust my glasses. Let me put my. Okay, here we go.
I hear you, Mike.
I hear. All right.
I like the way everybody's rolling with whatever it is. Shut up and play.
One serving one. Beautiful. I'd like to see Erika be very, very aggressive, attack the service return right here. Just like, well, that's attacking, but I think she forgot there was no sidewall right there, Vic.
Second serve,
2-1.
2-7-1.
You know,
3-1, Vic. Let me ask you this. Watch her serve, her front foot's going completely into the short area.
If it's 100% in the short area, it's up to the short line judge to call the
Like that-
penalty. But you're allowed to be, all of your foot over except the tip of your heel.
Okay.
As long as a piece of your foot is touching the line, you're good. Unlike in paddleball, where if a piece of your foot touches the line, you're down.
Very nice.
That was a really nice deep overhead serve.
5-1.
See, I really like that serve.
6-1.
Mike, what do you think of that serve from Katie? When she keeps going down the right line, it allows the bazooka forehand of Erika to go ahead and move into the middle and dominate after the first shot.
Well, as long as it's deep enough, and these girls have terrific reflexes, they'll be able to retrieve. But there's the problem. The problem is not Michelle hitting from the back with her right-hand bazooka. The problem is when she's up in the front and they're allowing her to do it. That's a whole different story.
Yeah.
Second service,
1-6, second serve. Oh, my goodness. I need a calculator to count how many times the girls have hit serves, out or short.
Mike, I'm going to guess that the next time up, Michelle's going to go back to that lob, the one she ran off 4 points on.
That's an out ball also. That's an out ball. Another out ball on a serve.
Second service, 6-1.
7-1.
Game of runs.
But this young lady, she's serving the same way, consistently in the court. And that's where the volleys are coming from. Oh, where's my middle? Where was Erika? Where was Erika on that service return? The serve took her all the way out to the right. She has a clear view to watch the ball and come to the middle and crack it, and she wasn't there.
Yeah. I thought she was selling it a bit. It looked out.
2 serving 7.
We have 2-7. Gorgeous day here on Hollywood Beach, Florida.
2-7.
Cannot give it to her below her knees. You gotta keep it up.
3-7.
She goes back to that low serve. Call timeout. Timeout, ladies. No timeout. I would call a timeout here.
4-7.
You do
4-7.
not want to. You do not want to relinquish this lead here. Right where you don't want to give it to her.
Yeah, you can't.
5-7.
You can't give the serve back to the return back to the server's forehand about calf high. It's just not going to work. She
Vic,
didn't
it's
have to move.
Yep. It's like asking Wimpy if he wants another hamburger.
Exactly. You know, she didn't get there, but more often than not, at
I
this
think
level, a girl like Hollie is going to go get that ball and have it.
I believe she lost her footing.
That makes sense.
Wow.
What do you think, Mike?
Well, let me get a score first.
Okay.
First service, 7 serving 5.
All right, it's 7-5. I think the front team should be very aggressive. Oh my God. Vic, help me.
Yeah, I don't know what to tell you.
Vic, help me.
You know, neither of the teams has gone to the change of pace and hit a couple of lobs, even though they've had
Oh
success.
my God. JT, say something. I feel like I just got poked in the eye by a pencil.
5 serving 7.
All right, here we go. This game is going to get a lot more serious and a lot less errors soon, I'm sure.
Beautiful return. Nice try to get it, but ball sailed wide.
Second service, 5 serving 7.
Just power. No block.
That was a like home point. She's appealing. I call, no call. Do you disagree? Disagree? We do.
Wow, she.
I haven't disagreed. I haven't disagreed. 1-1.
It takes 2 to override you.
2 overrides me.
2 against you overrides you.
Sorry, my bad. Points is
Point to the server on the appeal.
serving 7.
Appeal is denied. 6-7. Wow. Gorgeous 7-7. I don't think any of the players use that corner. I just think they're used to the sidewall.
Yep.
And they're just not confident going like that. But they don't have to pull it all the way in the corner, but they need to use the whole court.
Yeah, the trouble with when you're pushing it into the corners is you have to hit it in a downward motion or take something off it, because if they hit it at 1 billion miles an hour ankle high in the same spot, it goes out in the corners. You know, that's what made
Holy smokes.
that was pretty amazing.
Totally outstretched. In for the killer with a rollout. And what's wrong with the way she's serving? Nothing. Absolutely nothing. See? And she's getting points. The return is not so aggressive where she can't hit it offensively. And we got a timeout. We'll be back right after these messages. 2022 Beach Bash. Don't go away.
Welcome back to the 2022 Apcon Beach Bash. I'd like to thank our sponsors, KWM Gutterman, LPL Financial, Age Financial Solutions, Team Root, and, you know, of course, all the racket companies, Prokenix, Gearbox, Head. You know, they've always supported us. The IRT and the LPRT have got a lot of their players here, and we are in for a treat. We've been treated to watching them play. 10 serving 7.
Oh, that's a gorgeous shot. She took Hollie out with her body and then dropped it on the right side. Man, she's been to the Bronx before, I could tell.
Yeah, I actually like that change of pace by Erika to go to the lob. I wouldn't do it to Michelle. I would keep lobbing if I did to Hollie.
See, if you keep the ball, and that's a perfect serve to Hollie, because if you keep the ball slow and above her knees, in her waist, chest area,
Yep.
she's got no answer for it. She just pushes it back.
See, but look at where Michelle is. She should have moved up as Hollie was
Oh.
getting the ball.
But here's the thing. That ball was right to Erika's right hand. She
Yeah.
needs to just push that right to the wall. She did too much.
Yep. But, I mean, from watching all of you top one-wall players play, I learned that if you hit the ball slow in front of the person in front of you, like Hollie did, your partner should move up and take position. See, Michelle did move up this time.
Oh, my goodness. And just, we have, let's get a score here.
Yep.
11-10. This is game 2. It's 15. That's her Achilles right there. Just keep going.
Yeah. And Mike, she doesn't need to go overhead with that, right? She's happy just the way she's doing it.
Right? And Erika needs to step on quickly. And if it comes back to the middle, she needs to be ready to. Oh, that's just beautiful placement.
Beautiful. I mean, you could just see the way she, like a sniper.
If it's
and
timeout, and that's a good timeout. That's a good timeout. We're going to be right back. Don't go away.
Hello, this is Vic Lebowski here from the Beach Bash. We are about to start the tiebreaker. Just a minute, I'm going to explain. I'll get it at the first break. Not tiebreaker, it's 14 serving 10.
13.
13 serving 10. Vic needs to focus when he's commentating.
Outside Vic. So
Yeah.
many unforced errors. Very, very unusual.
Yeah, you know, it's funny. We watched these ladies play, and almost all of them were not making errors. But this is a different animal. These two have been really, really pressuring each other. And see, Michelle looks really, really focused now. It wouldn't surprise me if we see her have a whole nother gear and just take the game over and wrap it up.
10 serving 14.
I know they're down. Oh, nice try. All right, 10-14.
I'm interested in the serve. Same serve. I like that serve. Holy smokes. As we say, you have to power down. In
Yep.
one wall, you've got to power down. If that ball is over your head, you have to swing down on the ball or it's going to sail.
See, and that's something that is very foreign to indoor players. They're always told to hit the ball flat, not be aiming down.
There it is, game 2. We're going to a tiebreaker. And it's going to be one heck of a match. Don't go away. It's 1-1. Both teams are ready to bring their best. We'll be back right after these messages. Don't go away.
My main motivation mainly is just to prove to myself that I can be the best racquetball player in the world. I want to be the best player that I can be. There's been a ton of people that have supported me my whole life, and prove to them as well that all the support and work that they've helped me through, I can be the best. I could not come to these tournaments without them. They supply housing or rooms for athletes, and having them here to help us, we couldn't do it without them.
Hello, this is Vic Lebowski here at Outdoor Vic Lebowski here at the 2022 Apcon Beach Bash. We are going into tiebreaker, but this Beach Bash has been a great event. It is the first of 3 in a series. Next up is going to be the Outdoor Nationals in Huntington Beach in July, and then in October is going to be the Three-Wall Ball Championships in Las Vegas. There's a Cup Series for all 3 events. The sum of your results from all 3 events, the rules and how that is all explained really well at threewallball.com. But after here, we're going to have the formerly known as the World Championships, now Outdoor Nationals in a beautiful, beautiful park. Marina Park in Huntington Beach is one of the most gorgeous parks to play racquetball in. And it's a lot of fun. If you've never been to the Outdoor Nationals or the World Championships in Huntington Beach, do yourself a favor, treat yourself. So we are going into tiebreaker, and we have seen some great play from both of these teams. Mike, what do you predict is going to happen in the final?
I think that the front team, or Erika and Katie, I think they take this match. I think they're going to be solid. I think that Michelle and Hollie are having a tough time just playing as a team, the chemistry. I think Katie is onto something. She's keeping the front court now. She's solid in the front court. She's not letting she's not letting Hollie see the ball as well. So I think they figured it out, and I think they take this game. I know Michelle's going to come out banging.
Well, I think we're on the same page. I would say that Katie has been steady Freddy the entire weekend. We're just noticing her steadiness exaggerated because of the uneven play of the other 3 ladies, I think. That's my opinion. But I agree with you. Michelle has that extra gear that I've seen when she gets serious. It could be all over, and that's that. But so far, Katie's been a very, very consistent player, someone who's been making the right shots, hustling, and being very composed.
Let's see how Hollie comes out serving. Is it going to be low, hard? Nice get.
Erika almost sold that.
That's sort of like a LeBron James flop right there.
Yeah. She's laughing. She knows she was kidding. Mike, how beautiful of a lob was that for Erika, who's probably never hit a lob in her life?
I love the way she plays. I love the fact that she's aggressive, and she actually has tried several shots that are foreign to her.
Yeah, and that's great because she knows that's the right shot, and getting the racquetball IQ, figuring the game out, and changing shot selection, and she can execute whatever she wants.
She's loving the one wall.
Yeah.
And they're going to go after Hollie. There's no question. Just Michelle has got to internally calm down.
Yeah.
She is just internally, she's so fired up right now. She's so angry at herself. That's another point. I would call timeout. I would call timeout. Just relax. As hard as it seems, they have to take it down a notch.
See on that.
Call timeout, girls. 4-1.
Watch whoever gets the serve where their partner stays during the hit.
I'd love to see her go behind the back, but why? Wow, that hurts. 5-1. This is 11, Vic.
Yep. If they do that lob serve again, I'd like to see Michelle start moving up right now. Oh, but Hollie's the one who stayed back that time.
Good call.
But I do like watching Michelle decide she's going to take over.
Right,
Mike.
but what happens is we usually see Michelle hit shots, right? I mean, all day she's been having a tough time keeping the ball in.
Yeah. Smart, beautiful lob.
Just Hollie's. She's out of whack right now. She needs to call timeout. That timeout should have been called 2 or 3 points ago.
Yep.
Because you could see I'll tell you what, I'm going to take a break. We'll be back after these messages.
I've been forgetting to remind everyone that I'm here with Mike DTV, Mike Dembin, and we're on Hollywood Beach at the 2022 Beach Bash. We're in tiebreaker.
6 serving 1. This is the tiebreaker, straight 11. Seven serving 1. She'll continue to serve up the middle. Oh, and she went for the... There, she's appealing. She's saying that Hollie took it over the hash lines.
I think it is a good call. I didn't believe it was encroachment. So I think they got it right.
Beautiful shot.
Yeah. Katie's playing out of her mind. Well.
Just consistent.
Yeah.
Everything back, not setting up the other team.
Yep.
She's going to stay locked in right there. 9-1. No need to switch the serve. Keep it right there. 10. I don't think in her shot selection or her bag of tricks, Hollie has a slice or a, just to push it to the wall. But she better learn right now.
Yep. Agreed completely.
Stay right there. No need to move your serve. Stay right there. And there it is. Beach Bash 2022 champions. Erika and Katie. Congratulations. Wow, they figured it out. They were terrific as a team. And look how excited they are, Vic. If you don't think that the Beach Bash means something to these indoor players, what a fantastic, fantastic event. These girls were terrific. And they take the first leg on the road to Vegas. So they win the first leg. Next leg is the 2022 Outdoor Nationals in California. And then it's on to Vegas in October. So there you are, the 2022 Women's Pro Doubles Champions. JT, what do you think, man? Holy smokes! Did you see it coming? I saw it coming.
Well, Mike, I got to tell you, this win surprised me. It didn't surprise me too much once I saw everyone play, but before the tournament started, I had never seen Katie play, and I knew Erika had never played outdoors before, so I didn't see this as one of the teams to take over. Well, I didn't see Katie play, and she was way stronger than I had known, and Erika, just is a powerhouse and picked up the game so fast. We sat there and criticized, but we were criticizing really, really minor things in their games overall.
The Erika is gritty. She's a fighter. She's a warrior. I mean, she's not going down. She'll use every trick in the book. I love it. It's like she's from Queens.
Yeah.
I mean, she's ready to rumble. She made adjustments, and her partner is just a perfect complement to her game.
Yeah, I would agree completely.